How the U.S. power grid actually works and why it's kind of a miracle. Every time you flip a light switch, charge your phone, or binge your favorite show until 3 a.m., you're tapping into one of the most complex, bizarrely fragile, yet wildly impressive systems ever built by humans, the U.S. electric power grid. And guess what? Most people have no idea how this thing works. Let's change that. Welcome to the grid. What is the grid? The power grid isn't just one thing. It's more like an ancient beast that's been growing, mutating, and duct taped together since the late 1800s. There are three main parts to it. One, generation, where electricity is made. Two, transmission, where electricity is flung across vast distances like an electric frisbee. Three, distribution, where that frisbee is handed gently to your microwave. So where does the juice come from? We're talking natural gas, coal still around, somehow, nuclear, glowing and glorious, hydropower, wind and solar, the cool kids of energy. The three big grids. The U.S. grid is split into three main zones, like the Hogwarts houses of electricity. 1. The Eastern Interconnection. 2. The Western Interconnection. 3. Texas. Because of course Texas wanted its own thing. These zones operate independently. They're kind of like roommates who don't really talk but occasionally share a fridge. How electricity gets to you. Let's follow the path of a single electron. We'll call him Sparky. Sparky is born in a power plant, maybe from spinning turbines at a dam or nuclear fission in a reactor. He zips into high-voltage transmission lines, which are those tall metal towers you see marching across the countryside. These babies can carry electricity at over 500,000 volts. Why so high? Because sending electricity long distances is more efficient at higher voltages. Kind of like how yelling across a canyon travels better than whispering across a room. Then Sparky hits a substation where transformers reduce that voltage so you don't explode your toaster. From there, he travels along distribution lines, those wooden poles along your street, before finally zapping into your home, powering everything from your AC to your TikTok scrolling habit. Why it's kind of fragile now, you might think. This sounds super organized, but here's the thing. The grid is incredibly delicate. Electricity has to be produced and used at the exact same time. There's no giant battery for the whole country yet. So if demand suddenly spikes, like during a heat wave when everyone turns on their AC, the grid has to scramble to keep up. If not, you get blackouts. Or worse, cascading failures, where one problem snowballs into a major disaster. Looking at you, 2003 Northeast blackout. Also, parts of the grid are ancient. Some transformers are 40 plus years old. It's like running modern apps on a flip phone. Modern challenges in the future. We've got new problems too. Climate change brings more extreme weather. Cyber attacks are a real threat. Yes, hackers could target the grid. And renewables, while awesome, are unpredictable. The sun doesn't always shine and wind doesn't always blow. So what's the future? Smart grids, like the grid, but with a brain. It can detect outages, reroute power, and play Tetris with energy demand. Energy storage, big batteries to store excess power from solar and wind. Microgrids, localized grids that can operate independently in emergencies. In short, we're trying to turn a cranky Frankenstein into Iron Man. So next time you charge your phone, just know you're using power that's traveled hundreds of miles, passed through transformers, substations, and maybe even a squirrel attack or two, all just to keep you watching cat videos.